Today, I'm answering the most common question that I get, which is about food prep and meal prep as a carnivore and type 1 diabetic. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how I prepare the majority of my meals that I consume across the week while staying on diet. So we have 3 kg of beef shoulder here, as you can see, beautifully marbled but lean in some parts. And we're going to be sous videing it, which is our current favorite method. And so that means that we have to cut it up into about 3 or 4 bags and then essentially just bathe it for a couple of days.
Are you want to say something?
And we're cutting it up just to fit inside of the sous vide bags. And all right, how many bags do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next step of the process is to make sure that we seal all of these bags. We've done it in other ways in the past where we've had the reusable bags and stuff, but they just create a mess and they get so grimy. So this has been our preferred way to do it. And this machine has been such a life hack. Done. Okay, so we spaced them out slightly just so that everything gets an even cook. And it couldn't be easier. You just, as if you have a toast rack, you just slide them in. So we're just filling this up now until the water, or all of the meat is covered by the water essentially. So a couple more seconds and we'll be done. So for this cut of meat, we usually set it at 57.5 degrees and it's going to take about 24 hours to finish. So we're just putting it on now and we'll see you guys in 24 hours. So this is 48 hours later almost because we had a little bit of food left to finish off from our previous food prep. So the benefit of this is that, especially with fattier cuts, if you do cook them for 2 days, you have the time to leave it cook for 2 days. It becomes a bit softer and it's a bit better. For leaner cuts, I wouldn't do it that long, but we generally only cook really fatty meat because of our lifestyle. So 2 days actually worked out really well. So let's go, let's see what we got. Okay, we are done. The bath is complete. Let's cut it up and see how it looks. Now this doesn't look great yet, as you can see, but it's about to look gorgeous. Beautiful, moist, juicy. So you have a couple of options from here. You can eat it as is and it's great. Or traditionally, if you're going to eat this in a restaurant or if you had a bit more time, you would then do an extra layer of cooking on top of this. So you would sear it. But what I found super convenient is a quick 10-minute rewarming in the oven, or even just like an air fryer if you have access to one. But yeah, here we go. No salt, no nothing, just straight in. So soft. Just tears apart. So good. I don't know if that's the best descriptive word to just continue to say so good, but I'm gonna get a little bit more in now before we do the final weighing. My current meal plan at the moment is 300 grams per meal, 3 times a day. The cooking process loses about 25%. So what we're looking to do is every time one side hits 230, we hit the tear button. We know that's a complete meal, and then we start cutting the other side up. So I'll just give you a little example of this. Oh, look at this one. Gorgeous. I love those thicker bits. So my wife's got this down to a fine art. I always butcher this, but as we jump this in now, so you can see that's 187. So we're not quite there to make the meal 300 grams yet, because I said we're looking for 230, 199. There we go. So there we go. Just a little bit over 230, more or less is fine. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate. And then there we go. That's 4 meals of meal prep done in a minute post cooking being finished. We'll hit the tear button again. And these containers usually take about 6 meals, which, like I said, if I'm having 3 meals a day and one of them is going to be eggs, that's going to be about 3 days worth of food. Oh my God, look at that fat. So here we go. We have 6 meals of food prep, 1 meal for now, because it's eating time, so that would have been 7. And we're slightly short on a final meal, but you know, having a family, my daughter will clean that up today and that'll be glorious. So here we are, sous vide food prep. Win.